You're watching Gold Rush in a Rush, and we're recapping the Season 9 finale episode, Fire and Ice. So what happened? A random airplane appears at Rick's claim. It's Rick's dad. He's here to extend the upstream cut with the D9 dozer. Good thing his dad arrived because everyone else is busy doing nothing. Except then the D9's radiator blows, so Rick pays Seamus another $6,000 to rent the 475 dozer. And despite knowing not to run giant chunks of frozen pay, he does it anyway, which clogs the hopper and stops the belt. They increase the belt speed to break it free and run an excavator full time to smash the chunks of frozen pay. Then it's cleanup time. They find 132.49 ounces, giving them 1,105 ounces for the season. Rick hands out 6 50-ounce jars of gold to each member of his crew, except his dad, and Freddy, and Seamus. Oh well, beer taps for everyone. But does that mean Rick made money? You'll just have to tune into my reality check episode and see. Slucifer is clogged with frozen tailings, and the belt is frozen to the rollers, so Parker plans to leave a propane torch burning under the rollers all night, unsupervised. Oh yeah, that's a strategy. At the bank cut, they load pay without grizzly bars in place. Parker drops a boulder onto the belt, and then swears at everyone else. That night at Slucifer, frozen chunks of pay jam the hopper, and it's a rush to clear it before the plant freezes. There's hammering and shovel stabbing, but while they're doing that, the plant starts on fire, because after they shut down Slucifer, they left the torch burning. Parker battles fruitlessly with a fire extinguisher for a while, before they just turn the water back on. The next morning, they examine the damage. It's burned and frozen. And they're done. Campfire cleanup time. Campfire cleanup? Someone's been reading the Hoffman playbook. Big Red finds 95 ounces. Slucifer finds 859.8 ounces. That seems large, but they say it's a total from the last 2 weeks of running. But how can that be? They just did a Slucifer cleanup last week. Forget it. Anyway, they end the season with 7,427.25 ounces. And then reminisce about jet boats. Time to attach the bucket ladder to dredge number 2. There are cranes and chains, bolts and banging, but now they need to hang the chain of 90 buckets. First, we watch as they slowly line up the dredge buckets on the ground. Then we watch as Tony slowly counts them. This sound exciting to you? There are 30 buckets missing. Luckily, some random local knows where the 30 buckets are buried because he saw them 20 years ago, buried on the other side of Thistle Creek. Oh yeah, I'm a believer. They head back to Thistle Creek with a metal detector. A metal detector? At Thistle Creek? What is this now, Oak Island? The metal detector gives a tiny blip which reveals the position of 4 massive buckets. But they can't find any more, and what difference does it make anyway? Even if they found them, how are they going to get them back? They needed the barge before, and that's put away for the winter. So they will need to get 27 new buckets cast, which means it's time to shut down. They will continue to work on the dredge next year, their 3rd year. The 3rd year! Tune in next season when Tony and Parker combine forces to unleash a fleet of jet dredges on the Klondike. Well, that's it. The end of 6 years of Gold Rush and a Rush. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate you watching, especially those of you who have been watching since I started back in Season 4 of Gold Rush. I mean, you've been hanging around a long time and hearing the same joke again and again. Okay, we won't dwell on that. Hey everyone, if you tune in later, you can watch my reality check to see if Rick actually made money this year, so you can keep an eye out for that later. Until next year, everybody, you can go ahead and leave a comment below. Give a thumbs up if you appreciate all this hard, tireless agony on my part. Or not. That's the thumbs down button. Watch the old episodes, subscribe. Did I do that one already? I might see you back next year, but if I don't, again, thanks so much for watching.